into town and out before this hits.
Jacob, how's the missus? Glad to see ya.
Hey, sir.
My God. Looks like half the association's shown up. We appreciate it, gentlemen.
Ballard, we're gonna win this fight.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Ballard. Cutting Carrie Sarton off from water. You just bought that track to spot him.
Hey, Morgan. Pete. All of you.
You didn't need it. Hope it makes you feel good.
You saying a man can't buy land when he wants to?
I'm saying Carrie's hard working. I think you've gone a little bit too far this time, Ballard.
Oh, now come on, Shelby. Let's be friends, huh? Nobody wants that old rock garden of yours anyway. Be friends.
Hermit Delver, get out here.
Excuse me,
On a sweet Sunday when I ought to be home resting my poor old bones, and you making a fuss over a petition for statehood? Where'd you get this idea?
It's in from Cheyenne, all official, Henry.
Who says it's official?
Judge Wilkins seen it. That good enough for you?
There's a delegation coming in from Washington in a month to make Cheyenne the capital city.
Look who signed up, Slater.
Hunter Jarvis. That's big and bold, like a John Hancock or something.
Sideways on alcohol.
Now, you suppose he just forgot the good turn we done him when he got flooded out last spring and the bank said no? Hunter? I need to remind you of something, Hunter.
Hunter has gone.
Oh, he probably heard I was gonna come and reason with him. What do you think about that, Ollie?
Look like a $3 bill to me, Mr. Ballard.
Merle, how about you? You're a smart young man with a future. Where do you stand?
Statehood ain't worth fussing over.
Cora, let me help you.
Thank you.
Is that so?
It's gonna happen. No matter what. Next year, 5 years from now, I wouldn't waste your sweet Sunday worrying about it. Wait it out is my thought.
And the vermin will sweep in like a grass fire.
The only people I see around here are hardworking.
Eyesores and riffraff.
You talking about me? What do you say, Cora? Do I look like an eyesore?
No, sirree. You're a handsome man and my sweetheart forever.
Smart little lady.
Honey Cage is waiting for us. We gotta get moving.
Hey, you're a horse trader. You pull your weight in town unlike some other folks. But I don't need no strangers from Cheyenne come in, tell me who I got to neighbor with, where to put my road, my fence, tell me what's mine and what ain't. I found it, Rollins. I made it.
I thought Indian traders and trappers come here first.
I put my roots and my law down here, boy, when you was still just a pup. I got a wife and 2 sons in the ground. Now, you're being new to the territory. Maybe you ought to plant your feet and take a stand.
Well, to say the truth, I wasn't gonna sign the petition for statehood. I didn't think it was that important. But since you put my character to the test, you hand me that paper you got there, Kermit, and a pencil?
Sure. Here you go.
I'm a free man like you, Ballard. I can say yes, and I can say no. I say yes to statehood.
I bought a lot of horses from you, boy. From now on, maybe you ought to try to sell them in Cheyenne. If you can get there.
Doesn't matter one way or the other where I sell them, Mr. Ballard. I give you the same fair price I give everybody. Now, if you've got some other stand you'd like me to take, I'd be more than glad to accommodate you.
Let's go, Merle. Will you please? Let's go.
Good afternoon.
Thanks, Merle. Bye, Cora.
You didn't sell no horses today.
I said what was true.
You don't always have to say what's true.
I'll do better at the auction in Casper.
That man's sure got a bug up his twirl.
He's running for something, isn't he?
You showed him up in front of town. He ain't gonna forget that.
He'll get over it. Come on, boy. Ha, ha, ha. I know how you feel. That's the way it is with the horse trade, Cage. You grow to love the animals you raise, but there comes a time when you gotta sell them. You need cash to run the farm, pay wages, you know?
That's the way it is.
You got it. That's the way it is. But be happy with what you and Billy did. These are beautiful stallions, beautiful horse flesh. They're gonna make Clay Williams happy, and we're gonna earn a profit to buy the land we need. Right?
Yeah.
Well, let's load him up now.
You see that dog? You wash him, I'll sell him too.
Safe trip.
Be back in a few weeks, sooner if the weather holds. Take care of your mama, Cage.
Sure, Pa.
Surprise me with a present, Merle.
Like what?
Ooh, like, some nice soap, maybe something sweet, and, a bicycle! And some of those fancy bloomers from the Sears Roebuck catalog. And an Otis elevator like they have at the World Fair in Paris. Oh, and don't forget lamp oil!
What?
Don't forget lamp oil!
Otis elevator.
Come on now. Step up. Step up now. Here we go. Step up. Hey, Merle. Has Booty always been a dusty old cuss?
As far as I know.
Hey, Billy. I was thinking when I get to Casper, I just might grab me a bath. Come on now, step up. Here we go. Step up now. Come on. Right on through. Come on now, step up. One time. Right on through. Step up. Come on, guys. Get on up there.
I figured that, Merle.
Good looking fence you got, Slater. What's it for?
Keep rustlers out, mister.
I didn't know Ballard owned this land.
I just bought a new parcel. It's all official. Papers and all.
Cost you $10 to come through.
$10?
Yes, sir.
This passage closed, Mr. Redding.
You ought not go too far, Ballard.
How's that?
Putting up a fence and charging.
Well, rustlers like to slip in, pick off strays.
I get the fence all right, but what about the $10?
Keeps the riffraff out.
You're making trouble is all.
Look, I got no cause with you horse traders. You come and go as you like. Where are you headed?
Casper for the auction.
Mind if I take a look at what you got?
Looking's free.
How much for these blacks?
They're sold.
Little knot-headed, but put a pistol to my head, I'd give you 50 each. What do you think, Ollie?
We need workhorses.
Yeah, we do, and since you ain't heard the new rules till now, I'd be willing to let you come and go 3 times for one of them blacks.
No sale.
Then it'll cost you $10 to pass, pay Slater.
I ain't got $10 to give because I gotta pay for food and lodging in Casper.
And go round.
I go around and the auction's over before I get there.
That ain't my doing. $10. Oh, I near forgot. You gonna need a permit. You gotta have one, gotta be old fishing.
Must have crossed here 50 times without a permit. Where am I supposed to get a permit?
Well, you can see Judge Wilkins and Rollins, or you could get one in Casper.
Yeah, Elmo Whitaker in Casper, he'll write you one up. You know Elmo, don't you?
Give you 5 now and the rest when I come back. Good enough?
How we know you're coming back this way?
Because I said I would.
Maybe the horse dealer can put up some security.
Now, that is a good thought, Ollie. You know, I try to be a reasonable man. I'll go along with you. Just leave the 2 blacks and pick them up on your way back. Take it or leave it. I ain't got all day.
Billy, cut the blacks off the string and leave.
Don't leave the stallions here, Merle.
Well, you put up the roans if you have to. The blacks has promised to Clay Williams.
Leave them. I'll go the long way around.
That was good.
Don't do it, Merle.
I ain't got no choice. I ain't got the money. The auction's in a week. You stay with him, Billy. We'll pick you up on the way back.
I ain't feeding no crow.
Ah, you gotta sleep in the barn.
Take what you need from the pack horse.
Been a real pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Edens. Let 'em through, Slater.
Hey, come on now, let's turn this thing over and get this out of the way. Mr. Redding's gotta come through.
No way. He's gone too far. Pretty soon we'll be going around the Rio Grande to get to Casper. I mean, if he thinks...
Hey, Merle,
What?
you know, there ain't no use paying attention to that old man. We make all this.
Like a church with no roof. They got the Almighty bragging his head off.
Yeah. What do you figure he's saying?
Remember who did this? Don't get too big for your britches, I guess.
Fair enough.
Look at this check. 7, now 80, now 90. All right, I'm down to now $200. All right, I'm at 2, now 10, now $200.
Howdy, brother. Seen Elmo Whitaker?
He's over there somewhere.
210, now 20.
Hey, sit,
Woody.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What I got there it is.
Hey.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Where's the stallions?
Henry Ballard got him.
I thought Merle promised him to Clay Williams.
And well, Ballard's holding on to him as security till Merrill pays him a toll for crossing his property.
I heard about that, Gate. Ballard's crazy trying something like that.
Yeah. Merrill's pretty angry about it.
Don't blame him.
Hey, Brad, you ever hear tell of one of them English dogs, one of them Jack Russell Terrier dogs?
Can't say I have.
Well, they say if and you get them riled up enough and they sink their teeth into you, well, now you're just going to have to saw their jaw apart before they let go. Well, that right there is Merrill Redden right about now. A man with a bull head and a Jack Russell jaw. Quite a sight. I see you, partner. Come on,
see you later.
$100 bill. All right, I'm at 20, now 5.
Told you to see me.
That's what he said.
He's fucking the dog on you, Merle. Ain't no such thing as a pass for a pass. He owns the land all right. He's been buying land like it's going out of style, but I don't know what this permit crap is all about.
Including that parcel around the pass?
Oh, yeah.
And he can do what he wants with the land?
Unless the governor steps in, but that's a long wiggle down the road.
How's business, Elmo?
Pretty good.
Cheating the hell out of him, are you?
Only them that trust that cheats me.
Take care.
$5. All right, I'm at 25 now, 175. I'm at 50 now, 160, 170. All right, I'm at 60 now, 70 now, 80. All right, I'm at 70 now, 80.
100, 250. That's it, and I got mine.
Okay.
What'll I tell Clay Williams?
Tell him I'll be back in the spring. I'll have the horses for him if he still wants them.
He still wants them, all right.
Tell him I mean to keep my word.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Have a safe trip. Take care, Woody.
Brother.
Ma'am, do you realize that you are bidding against your husband?
My foot's in the stirrup, my bridle in my hand. Goodbye, old city, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm leaving Cheyenne.
Slater! Slater! I come from the horses, Slater.
You owe me $5.
Pay him. Billy! Billy! Where are they?
They're around.
Billy! They ain't in here, Slater!
I said they're around.
Woody, check the corral. Billy!
Easy now, easy. Easy now, boy. Bastards. Easy now, boy, easy. Easy, easy. It's okay, all right. It's okay, it's all right. It's all right. Easy now, boy. Easy now, boy. Whoa, easy now, boy. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Oh, Christ. It's okay.
Slater! Come out here, boy. I want to talk to you. Those are not my horses. What'd you do to my horses? No! Huh? What'd you do to my horses?
I didn't do nothing. Why don't you ask your crow?
I will when I find him. Where is he?
Jesus, I don't know. He was making trouble.
Stop! These sores on him, tied to a pigsty.
Because your crow took off. I can't take care of him by myself.
You've been working him in the field, Slater.
What's the trouble here? Listen, I should have put the dogs on him, boss.
What did you do to my animals?
He's bitching about me working his horses too much. He says they ain't his. Maybe he wants you to buy 'em.
I wouldn't sell you a coyote.
Did you get his $5?
Yeah, he's paid up.
Then get your horses and get.
I can't move them because they can't walk, and I ain't gonna injure them anymore. I left you with well-fed and healthy horses, Ballard, and I want them back that way.
Them is all you gonna get.
These are not my horses! I don't even recognize them! You got 2 weeks to put him back into condition.
2 weeks, 2 years. I ain't gonna condition nothing.
2 weeks, old man. You got something you want to say to me?
Yeah, I'm tired of your state-hooding mouth.
In your spitting image, Ballard, healthy and fat. Whoa!
Merle,
Where's Billy?
he's inside.
Where is he?
He's in the kitchen.
Billy.
Sorry about the horses.
What happened?
Slater run me off.
Why?
As long as I was there, he couldn't work the blacks to death. I told him they were young and they'd never been in harness. He tied them to a pigsty in the mud. Wouldn't take the harness off. After a week, they were filthy. And one day I came out and he had them hooked up to a log pool.
Come on now! Try and take!
Then that old Slater and Ollie, they beat me. Then they set them dogs on me.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
They might have killed me if I'd have went back there.
You did right leaving.
Why don't you let Billy eat?
How to kill him.
Boy.
What?
Why don't you let Billy eat?
Yeah. Rest easy. Damn it!
What are you gonna do?
Get my horses back the way I left them. And damages for Billy.
Ballard ain't gonna do that because you tell him to and pay Billy to boot. He'd be the laughingstock of Rollins. You're setting yourself up for a fall, Merle. Ballard ain't gonna do what you want him to. He just won't.
Yes, he will.
You got chores to do, boy?
Yes, sir.
Then get to him.
I don't know, Merle. Ballard's got a lot of friends.
I want to know what the law says I can do.
Well, you could sue him.
Then I want to sue him.
It's not as simple as that.
Why not?
Well, you gotta figure on things like how much it's gonna cost you. Can you win?
I don't care what it costs.
Merle, you go up against Ballard in this town, you're gonna go through Judge Wilkins. Now, Wilkins got shares in Ballard's Cattle Association.
I want my horses back in the condition I left them, and damages for Billy. Do you want to handle it?
Jesus, Merle. You're asking Wilkins to rule for you against Ballard and an Indian against a white man?
I believe that God is to man as man is to animal. You treat him with respect. You set dogs on a man. You pay for it. Now, the law upholds these ideas. And I mean to see the law has its day. Do you want to handle it?
I'm trying to tell you something here if you'll listen. You're wasting your money.
Yes or no?
I'll file if you want me to file. It costs you $20 in advance.
$20.
In advance.
Half now and the rest when I see what you come up with. Now, you file it.
Sure.
Two boxes. Here we go, Merle. It's good having you back. I think you paid up last time, so we're gonna start fresh.
Okay.
Mr. Redding, you got two swaybacks stinking up Mr. Ballard's steak. I appreciate it if you pick them up real soon, you hear? Otherwise, we're liking to chop them up for slop or something.
All right, Slater. You want to take it on back to the room?
Kermit, next time Ballard or one of his fools comes in, tell him the law will take care of Ballard. And if the law don't take care of him, I'm gonna take care of him. One way or the other, there's gonna be justice. I will have it. Ballard himself is gonna feed and groom my stallions, make them shiny and beautiful, just like I left them. Now, no matter what it costs me, that's gonna happen. Sure as sunshine. Will you tell Mr. Ballard that if you see him? Hear me, I speak the truth.
And poker as usual at my place Tuesday night. I appreciate the help, Judge.
Oh, you're welcome.
Judge Wilkins, I was just coming up to see you.
I don't have time for you today, Rayborn. Come around next week.
We're waiting on your decision, Judge. It's been a couple of weeks now.
It's been a couple of weeks now, Judge. My client's getting awful nervous about this.
Sit down, Rayborn. You make me nervous.
Yes, sir, Judge. I'm just waiting for your decision, Judge. I hope the petition was in proper legal form, the way a justice of your integrity is used to seeing.
Nothing special. It was okay. You talked this petition over with Redding?
Yes, sir.
Seems like a pissy-ant fuss to me. Redding wants to file a suit, or is that your idea?
Oh, hell no. I give him counsel to the contrary, Judge. His mind's made up.
Tell him to take his horses home and forget it.
Well, you see, my client views them as prize stallions, Judge.
Prize is in the mind, Counselor.
Huh.
Dollar don't want him, so what's Redding gonna do? Leave him there?
Well, it's like the charges says.
I know what the charges say.
Yes, sir.
Foolishness. Prideful foolishness is what this is. If I was you, I'd talk sense into him. I got 5 towns to cover, Counselor, and you bring me this? I don't have time for a hearing. $50 for Billy Redwood, a crow? Jesus H.
Yeah, well, I give him honest, realistic counsel on that.
You did? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. He wants it filed. I'm just wondering when you want a hearing, that's all. Well, you don't have to decide right now, just when you get a chance.
Ain't gonna be one. I'm throwing a case out, lack evidence. I advise you to tell Redding to pick up his horses and get on with his life.
Yes, sir, Judge.
And I advise you to pick your clients more carefully if you want to do business in this town.
Yes, sir.
You're hauling shit up a mountain, Rayborn. Carefully, don't spill on you.
Shit up a mountain. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Merle. Word is Ballard's still working them horses out in the field.
Where'd you hear that?
Mac Turnage come in through Casper. Thought you saw them. Thought they were yours. Maybe not, though.
Just take him longer to put him back into shape.
Well, there ain't nothing more I can do, Merle. Except, maybe, Billy? Leave the room, will you? I want to say something private.
Anything you got to say to me, you can say in front of Billy.
Well, word I get is Ballard wants to do business with you. He wants to settle with you on the horses, but he won't pay Billy.
Why not?
Well, Billy give him trouble and run off.
Billy didn't run off. Ballard's fools run him off.
The suit stands the way it's written.
Well, then he won't settle with you. It's gonna be a standoff.
Not to my mind.
Well, what else you gonna do?
Whatever it takes.
Okay, you want more stew?
Please.
Are we ever gonna get horses back?
I don't know, Cage. Now you sleep tight. You let me worry about it.
I'm going to Cheyenne to see the governor before any of this happens. You know, or whoever runs the law. And if that don't work, I'm thinking about it.
Doing it all over again, ain't you?
Don't you know me? No, there's no way I can let a man do what that man did. That it's not possible.
I know you.
If people are gonna kick me, I'd rather be a dog than a man, Cora. So if justice is to be done, don't deny me the freedom I need to get it.
No. This is not just about you and what you think is right. I'm a part of you, and so is Cage. We just get thrown in, is that it?
Cora, please, keep your voice down. Cage is listening.
I'm not saying you shouldn't go after Ballard, but you're doing exactly what he wants you to do. To scare people away. Let me try something, Merle. My way. If it don't work, then you do what you have to do. I'll stand with you no matter what.
What are you talking about, Cora?
You know I'm better at politicking than you are. Let me go to Cheyenne Forest. I know the Attorney General's wife, Judith Metcalf. I met her at the statehood rally last year in Casper. I spent the whole afternoon with her. She'll get the petition to her husband. That'll be the end of it. You get the horses back the way you want them and something for Billy.
Cora, this is not your fight.
It is my fight. It's my family. Look out that window. If you don't stay here and fix the barn, we're going to be living hand to mouth before you know it.
I've been praying for a miracle. So there'd be peace between Ballard and me, but nothing comes back. No answers, no ways to go, nothing.
I'm your miracle. I'm what you prayed for.
What sort of woman is she? Attorney General's wife?
She's a fine woman.
Her husband?
I'm sure her husband is fair.
I don't know, Cora, what you're asking.
Truth is, I got a terrible fear. You go off chasing Ballard, I'll never see you again.
You're getting sassy with your old man is what I'm hearing. You better watch that.
So it's all decided. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll take Woody with me. I'll see the Attorney General, and I'll get the lamp all you always forget.
2 weeks is a long time.
Nothing like a little separation to make the heart grow fonder. Also, I'm smarter than you when it comes to politicking. Or did I say that?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that one. You're a miracle, all right. Take care of my bride, Woody. Good, General.
If I meet a handsome cowboy, I may go right on to Philadelphia.
Well, if you do send Woody back, I need him for the roofing.
Wouldn't be jealous, would you?
No.
Better come back, hurry up. Who's my man?
Get down off of there, son. Cage, kiss your mother. Get off there.
Cage, go on now. Get out of here. Go on now.
You're working on that barn.
Bye, boys.
Come on. Come on. Car, honey, I'm gonna go with the blacksmith.
All right.
I'll come find you.
I'll be here.
These are the original documents in the case? Excuse me a moment. Mr. Crawford, you're next. Now, okay, I will take these under consideration for the Attorney General. You are Mr. Wakefield, is that correct? Mr. Wakefield, okay. Well, you might want to take a seat. We'll get you as soon as we can.
You know, any one of these things. Look. But he started to go off to the one side as we were coming up over the last hills of Fort Town.
I think we gotta go visit an old neighbor of ours.
I said to her.
Mr. Metcalf, please.
You have an appointment?
No, I don't.
All these folks have appointments, ma'am. You need to ride ahead so we can give you time. Mrs. Lipton, you're next.
I come from Rawlins to see Mr. Metcalf. Do you think you could make an exception in my case?
This week is out of the question. He's across town with the statehood people.
Judith Metcalf said anytime I was in Cheyenne to come look her up.
Sorry. There's nothing I can do.
My name is Cora Redding from Rawlins. My husband is Merle Redding, the horse dealer. Maybe you know him.
No, ma'am, I surely don't.
Well, Mrs. Metcalf does. And she would want to know that I'm in Cheyenne. So, could you please see that she gets this? I'm staying at the Wainwright Hotel. It's important that she get this message. Thank you, Captain.
No end of them. Yes.
Okay. Boy, we rubbed that up along the way, didn't we? You okay there, Hoss?
Someone get a doctor! She's still breathing.
Cora?
Call Doc Patterson.
What happened?
She got run over.
Who is she?
Her name is Cora Redden from Rollins. She come here to see the Attorney General.
Oh, so I am the Attorney General.
She come here to give you this.
That's okay. Crazy bastards out there.
Hurts awfully.
I'm so sorry I let you down, Cora. I'm so sorry.
Don't let me die here.
You ain't gonna die. I can let you die. We gotta go home. Hang on. Now go home. Everything's be okay now. The Attorney General got Merle's petition. Everything's gonna be okay.
This petition doesn't belong here. It's under the sound of Wilkins, Judge Wilkins and Rollins.
Yes, sir. Private. Yes, sir. Get that in the pouch to Rollins.
Hey, everybody! Ma's coming!
Hey, yeah, look at that, right on time. I swear your mother clock's better than Union Pacific, Cage.
What happened to my wife? What happened?
I'm so sorry I wasn't there for her. I'm so sorry. I should never have left her.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry.
You were looking for trouble.
I'm so sorry.
Be praised, my Lord, for those who forgive through your love and bear sickness and tribulation. Blessed are those who endure in peace, for they will be crowned by you, Most High. Be praised, my Lord, for our sister bodily death, from whom no living thing can escape. Blessed are those whom she finds doing your holy will. For the second death cannot harm them.
Ante up. Nickel ante, Mr. Ballard.
5-card draw.
Then what happened, Dolly?
Woody started. He said I smelled like pig slop. I stroked him a good one.
Oh, it would have pleasured me to have been there to see that.
Yes, sir.
You take my advice, you steer clear of Redding.
Sent his own woman to Cheyenne to beg for her.
Yeah.
What kind of man do a thing like that?
Keep buying as we've been doing, and next year there'll be nothing but pasture from here to Landers. No way they can stop us, even with statehood.
Quarter to you, Mr. Ballard.
Keep the land rolling in. That's the ticket. Calm everybody down. That means you, Ollie. You and Slater. Good things are happening. We don't need trouble.
Is that a quarter to me or to the judge?
Give him a quarter to you.
A quarter to you, Judge.
Got another one?
Shelby!
How are you? Shelby, this is your chance. I know you've been wanting to expand.
You want to sell out?
Maybe.
After all you put into it. Well, yeah, I'm interested, Merle. I'd be a fool not to, but I gotta think about it. You come on me all of a sudden.
The whole lot. But you've seen it, so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know it's prime, all right.
The whole lot.
Give me a hand. All right, Hattie. You're serious?
I got Rayburn working up the papers now. You've been a good neighbor, Shelby. I want to give you first crack.
You talking the whole spread?
And what's on it?
Well, I gotta tell you up front, I don't have need for all them horses.
No, the horses ain't part of the deal. I got plans for the horses.
So what we're talking is the price of the land.
And what's on it? I come up with $3 an acre.
$3 an acre. That's a fair price, Merle. You betcha that's awful good.
As long as you understand. Cash on signing.
Why are you doing this, Merle? I mean, you got water. You got one of the finest tracts of land in Rollins. I mean, if it's all because of Ballard, hell. I mean, that land is your future.
There are bigger things than land.
I hope you have.
You want a cup of coffee?
That'd be nice. No, that's all.
Hello, Mr. Rayburn.
Cage.
What did he say?
Well, Attorney General sent your petition back. I mean, he's awful sorry about court and everything, but he had to turn you down. He says it's a local matter and it's up to Judge Wilkins to decide.
Huh.
That's the law, see, and he's got to obey it. Just like you.
What are you telling me?
Well, Wilkins already ruled, so that's it. I put in a lot of time on this, Merle.
Have you?
Yeah.
How much do I owe you?
25. Plus what you already owe. Ah, boys.
That's all I got. I'll give you the rest later. I won't be needing you anymore.
I'm awful sorry about what happened to Cora. That's an awful thing to happen. Just awful. Whole town's upset about it. It's If there's anything I can do, just...
I wrote something I want you to read. Tell me what you think.
I'm Earl Redden, by authority and born in me as a free man.
Free man living in a free territory. Demand that Henry Ballard, within 7 days of receiving this note, bring to my stables the horses he took from me. Groom and fatten them with your own hands to the condition I left them, and to injuries caused to Billy Redwood, who did nothing to you, pay him $50. It is signed Merle Redding, owner of the horses.
Let the law take care of it, Merle. There's no way Ballard's gonna do what you tell him to do just because you say so.
Yes, he will. And if he don't, I got plans to convince him. Anyone want to hear the particulars, come to my spread at sundown and I'll spell it out for you. I hold no man responsible for the death of my wife but me. I let her go. And I gotta live with that the rest of my life. Judge Wilkins, in a town where there's no law, a man is obliged to make his own. Isn't that the way it works around here? Wouldn't you say, Judge Wilkins? 7 days. Henry Ballard! Come talk to me! I'm delivering a notice of law on you. You got 7 days to read it and answer. "7 days, and I'm coming for you."
I should have killed him. Now, Shelby will deposit the rest of the money in your name in the bank in Casper. If I need any, I'll come to you. But remember, it's your money.
Why can't I just go with you?
Well, I need you to stay here with Mr. and Mrs. Dyke so I don't worry.
All I want is to go with you.
It's your job now to hold down the fort until I get back. I mean, somebody's got to take care of the spread. That's a big responsibility. Do you understand?
Sure.
Cage, do you understand?
But all I want is to help you.
I know. I know.
Hell, we all know it. Ballard's gone too far.
Yes, he has.
Putting up a toll gate, deciding who's to pay and who ain't.
And if he can get away with what he done to Merle, he can do whatever the hell he wants. It's time we all woke up.
I know you're all real busy, so we'll get right to the point. I'm inviting you to ride with me against Henry Ballard.
No. What Ballard did to Billy and your horses sure was bad. Now, I'd like to help, but this ain't my quarrel.
You're right, Dewey. It ain't your quarrel. There'll come a time, and this toll gate is just the start of things, when Ballard decides to box you in some more. Maybe take some of your land. Or cut you off from water like he did Carrie Sarton.
Then you'll come and say, "Look here, Merle. Look what Ballard's doing. I need your support."
And I could say to you, Dewey, it ain't my quarrel. I run a horse farm. I live over there. 2-hour ride.
But until statehood comes along, all we got is Ballard's law.
That's right.
And there's no future in it. And I did not come 1,500 miles to tolerate that.
I ain't looking for a shootout.
Well, neither's Merle.
That's right.
Overpowering them with numbers, that's the idea. Scare them into doing right. Folks like you and me coming after him. No bloodshed.
What if he runs?
Let him. We'll follow till we find him. Right. How long gonna take him?
Maybe a day, maybe two, maybe longer. I don't care. I'll provide the horses and grub as long as it takes.
It takes money, Merle.
My spread's for sale. Shelby and I worked out a deal. Every man jack of you gets $15 a month for as long as it takes to bring that man in alive and working in these stables.
Merle means business.
I'm for it. I'm sick of Ballard beating us.
I know men will ride against them.
Bring him along. Now, if you don't want to go, it's okay with me. I'm going after Ballard anyway. And if you don't want to go on principle, then go for money because I pay cash on the barrelhead.
He ain't coming. Who's he gonna come with?
Well, he's got Woody and an engine.
He shows he goes home in a pine box.
Mr. Ballard, it's Redden and he's got a whole army with him. He's got 100 men with him. Mr. Ballard, get out of here. Go! Get him up in the bunkhouse! Tell him to get their guns on! Hurry up!
Anything?
Nothing, Merle.
Slater and Ollie?
Yeah, I tailed it.
Any man who treats an animal that way, he don't deserve a stable, wouldn't you say, Billy? Get the other animals out and burn it.
There you go.
What have you done?
There you go. That'll do.
Bell? Ballard's keep.
Ma'am, where's Ballard?
I don't know.
Because of what your boss did, my law's now the law. If you hide him or help him in any way, I'll burn you out. Do you understand?
Whatever's done, mend it.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
Don't lie.
Maybe headed for Cheyenne.
That's a long haul. He's got to stop somewhere, doesn't he?
Please don't burn me out. I've got nowhere else to go. Maybe headed for Medicine Bow.
Medicine Bow. Who does he know in Medicine Bow?
Tab Weller, his brother-in-law, owns a feed store there.
We leave for Medicine Bow tonight.
Ballard! Henry Ballard, you in there? Come out!
Get off my property, Redding.
Check inside. We ain't been introduced. How come you know my name?
I don't want no trouble.
You've been hiding a fugitive. That's a crime according to my law. Where is he?
Gone.
Where did he go?
I got nothing to do with your grudge against Henry.
Where and when did he go? Come on! While you're thinking about it, Billy, light me some fire. I'll ask you one more time. Where and when did he go?
You get the hell off my property, Redding.
Back where you come from. You ride with Crow.
If I knew where it was, I'd hide him. To spite you!
Would you? Burn him. I'm looking for a man named Henry Ballard. You know him? Is there a printer around? I got a job for him. I pay cash. Pardon me, ma'am. Miss? You a printer?
Yes, sir. I do print.
This is what I need printed, 200 copies. How much?
$10?
I'll give you 15. I need it right away.
I'll see what I can do.
Big as you can make it.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's what I do. Big. Always.
As I said before, I'm looking for a man named Henry Ballard who cheated me out of my horses, injured him bad, and beat up my man. If you hide him or help him in any way, I'll burn you out. I, Merle Redding, by authority inborn in me, as a free man living in a free territory, demand that Henry Ballard, within 7 days of receiving this notice, bring to my stables the horses you took from me. Groom and fatten them with your own hands in my stables. If the injuries caused to Billy Redding who did nothing to you, pay him $50. It is signed Merle Redding, owner of the horses.
Hey! I need a room.
All right, men, let's mount up. You better leave some men at Redding's place, Sheriff.
Ballard ain't going there. He went to his brother-in-law's house.
If Redding finds Henry, he's sure as hell coming back.
Maybe, but I ain't split my men. I need all I got. You expect me to get Redding? Let's go, men.
Terrible situation, Judge. I tried to control it as best I could. Just no turning him. You know, he tried to pay me for my work. I wouldn't take his money.
You know, there's a funny smell around here.
Governor, I think you should look at this.
Henry Ballard.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he?
And he was at the Wainwright Hotel. He keeps moving.
Merle Redding?
He's outside of town somewhere.
Clear him out.
I can't. I've got 100 men on escort duty.
So go with what you've got.
Now, what I've got is 10 men, sir. Redding's got 40, 50 guns and Crow. Every out-of-work drifter in Cheyenne is signing on with him, so I need at least a company.
Great. Just what we need. With a statehood delegation coming in from Washington. What's the Attorney General doing in all this?
Mr. Metcalf sent Redding's petition back to Judge Wilkins.
And?
Well, Wilkins kind of works for Ballard, is what it comes down to, sir.